I got a question for you.
Go on, Paul.
Okay, so you go on as a life coach saying, it is better to be hurt and survive rather than to, never being hurt at all. Yeah?
Yeah.
Explain to me what you mean. What do you mean by that? There's people out there kind of thing. And give me one of your examples, man. So no doubt something have hurt you in the past.
Of course.
Yeah, are you grateful for that pain?
I'm grateful for that pain.
What do you mean?
Yes.
I don't... Are you sure you're grateful for that pain?
Yeah.
So you're telling me now
Yeah.
that sometime in your past you was really hurt about something.
Yeah.
And you're actually grateful for that pain.
I am actually grateful for that pain.
Well,
yes.
give me an example, because I find that hard.
Well, I've been awakened to a new understanding today.
Okay,
You
go
know,
for
so
it. Share that with the rest of the world, Vince, because me and the rest of the world perhaps don't believe it.
Yeah. Okay, then we're going to give you an example. Right, this is how I started to change my past. Yeah, someone taught me how to go back and change the story I was told myself about my past. Yeah, so the past. They say you can't change your past, but you can. You can change the way you look at your past, which changes the story you tell yourself about the past, which in turn changes your past. So the pain which I've been through in earlier life, it's the lesser pain. Say for instance, I was on my bike, I came off my bike, I've really hurt myself. Yeah. Okay. Bad incident. Yeah.
Let's make it worse. Not only did you come off your bike, but your buddy Freddie, we'll make it up, pushed you off the bike.
Okay, then.
So he pushed you off the bike as you was driving side by side one day. He just pushed his leg over, give you a kick. You wobbled, come over, grazed all your elbow and sprained your ankle.
Yeah.
Okay, are you grateful for that?
I'm grateful for that, yes. And the reason why I'm grateful for that is because of that actual event happening, which then made me pay a lot more attention, be a lot more careful, be careful of people I'm around, because as it goes, look what Freddie's done. When I'm around cars, it makes me a lot more careful. When I'm on the road, it makes me a lot more careful. Why? Because of the pain I've experienced when coming off my bike. And that's why. So it's the lesser pain that I experienced prevented me from probably experiencing a lot more pain. So let's take away this pain. Let's say this event didn't happen. So this event didn't happen. Okay, I'm a lot more daring on my bike. I'm zigging in and out of traffic, because I have no fear. I've not been hurt before, and because I've not been hurt before, I'm taking much bigger risks. And these bigger risks will catch up with me one day because I haven't experienced pain. So it's the pain I experienced in earlier life protects me in later life.
So what you're saying is that you actually changed the situation or the accident, whatever you want to call it, with, I think we call him Freddie, isn't it? Yeah, Freddie, yeah. Changed your destiny forever and a day.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of good that came out of it.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't awakened to before. Because I was thinking, poor me, I'm a victim.
So that little bit of life give you a personality that no longer took as many chances, that kept you safer for the rest of your life.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's only from the pain I've experienced in earlier life. All these different pains, all these different relationship breakups, even the traumas carry a lot of value.
But somebody could have told you that, Vince. They could have said to you, hey, Vince, don't do that because that'll hurt you. So
it's not good enough. Somebody telling me not to do something because it could hurt me, unless I've experienced pain, you can't tell me that. It's not enough. It's not sufficient enough to change my personality.
It's a little bit like that one. And then what does water taste like?
Yeah, okay. You can't unless you've experienced it.
Yeah.
What does colour look like to a blind person? And unless they've experienced colour, you can't explain it. You can't explain it.
So you're saying without experienced pain, some way you had to get hurt.
You have to get hurt in life. You have to. It's like, for instance, when your kid comes off a bike, they go run up to the parents and say, oh, poor kid and all that. That's the worst thing you can, it's one of the worst things you can do, when you should be actually getting that kid to see it, to see the value in that straight away. And you should be saying, okay, you come off your bike, you're hurt. Yeah. So what good is coming off this? What's it trying to teach you? Yeah. So because you come off your bike now and you're hurt now, it's going to make you pay a lot more attention on your bike. It's going to make you be a lot more safer, which then can protect you from having a bigger accident later down the line. So be grateful for that pain. It's looking after you, not working against you.
It's like what Grandma said, wasn't it? And we never took any notice. At least you know it hurts now.
Yeah.
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 Do you know what I mean? It's like wise words, but we just look at Grandma in this crazy way, don't we? We think, you're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't explain it too well. She had the wisdom, but not the knowledge to back it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Great friends.
And that's the thing. So, it's just a couple of things. I don't want to go too in depth. But We change the past by going back, seeing the past differently from a greater truth, and changing our story we've always told ourselves about the past, which
And you're
changes our past.
So not only are you seeing by you then, Vince, that this has kept you, safer, if you like, changed your destiny, if you like, that a bigger, more fierce accident could have happened had the one with Freddie not happened, yeah, kind of thing. So not only has it looked after you, but what you've done also, if you have become grateful for the bike accident, then you've also become grateful for your experience with Freddie. Whereas, like, you may have carried for all these years, kind of thing, like
pain.
Resentment against Freddie. That Freddie, he done this to me, he done that to me, kind of thing. Giving victim mode. All of a sudden now you're going back, you're changing your experience with Freddie also, and now I need to buy that guy a beer maybe or something kind of thing. I want to say thank you to him one day if I ever see him again. What have you done? You've created a piece in your life, changed the story that you have with your past. So, like, hence what you said, you can change the past.
Life is happening for us, not to us. We are not a victim of our lives. Even in the worst cases, even in serious, people go through serious traumas. All of a sudden they open up a charity, they're running around there helping many people get over it, recover from it. So if we take the personal perspective out of this and we see this from a universal point of view, then was that one person that went through that trauma now that's just gone and helped 20, 30, 40, 100 different people? Was that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah. And we're so selfish that we can be grateful for everybody else's problems, everyone else's traumas, because they can come and help us. But why shouldn't you have the trauma? And why shouldn't you help someone else? Because at the end of the day, we're still a tribe of people. We're a tribe of people who share what's good and what's not in order to protect the others. So you've got to remember that. It's only through sharing that pain, the pain turns into the solution and turns into your greatest gift. Because when someone's in that dark place with no hope, and you've been through a serious trauma and you've got through it and you're in a better place today, and you go up to them and go, me too, I've been there. Guess what? There is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm living proof. And you see the hope on their face. You've turned your pain into your greatest gift. And now all of a sudden now you want to keep you at that trauma because you've just been lit up. You've been lit up better than any substance can light you up when you go and use your past pain to help someone else that turns the pain into the solution. Yeah, so remember that.
Love it, Vince. I love your passion. I could see in your eyes, I could see in your face then that you've been there, you've wore that painful t-shirt for a long time, and now that pain is coming back and lighting you up like a Christmas tree. Just there and then, in that moment.
It's just the perspective, everything's changed.
Yeah.
I didn't need to go and change the world.
And you're not special, Vince, no?
No.
If this can happen to you, it can happen to everybody else,
Of course it can happen to anyone else. The mind can make you sick, the mind can make you well. That's all I'm all about, is making people well for their own mind. Yeah. And getting them a deeper understanding and awakening to a greater truth. Yeah. That's the key.
Okay. Nice one, Vince.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining me today. You all take care. Please like, share and subscribe. You know how to contact me if you need to get hold of me. Take care.